If someone was to ask, what's your job title, right? Like, hey, what's your job title? What would that be, Adrian? What would you describe that as?
Right now?
Yes.
I guess all you can say is prostitution.
Yeah.
It's a danger zone. You in the middle of a war, don't leave your banger home.
Adrian.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Once again, my name is ATM with All Time Media. Our whole purpose is giving a voice out to the voiceless. It's Sunday morning. It's a little chilly, but you can see the sun coming out a little bit. Before we ask any questions, how are you feeling today, Adrian?
Tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long night?
Long night.
Okay. All right. We got that out the way. Now tell us a little bit about yourself. How was your upbringing, Adrian?
I had a good upbringing. I came from near Allentown, PA. I grew up in a farm, and it was a really nice neighborhood, like a rural neighborhood.
Okay. All right. Farmland.
Yeah.
Country, is it different than Kensington?
A lot different than Kensington.
You never expect to be out here?
No.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
How old are you, Adrian?
42.
Okay. All right. So how did you find Kensington, Adrian? How did how did it end up here?
One of my boyfriends brought me down to Philadelphia, and I kind of fell into just living here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Living here. So you did tell me you have a place, right? Or you had a place?
Yeah, I have a place.
Okay. Was the drug environment like the main source of you being in this type of environment, or what?
Sort of. But it made it easier for me, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. May I ask your drug of choice?
I smoke crack.
Okay. How long have you been dealing with the crack for?
Off and on since I've been 18.
Did that current boyfriend introduce you to the crack as well?
We smoked together.
Okay.
Yeah.
But he didn't introduce you to it?
No.
No? Can I ask how you was introduced to the crack?
Yeah, a girlfriend from work, when I was 18, introduced me to smoking.
Was the girlfriend from work much older than you?
Probably like 5 years.
Okay, you think she took advantage of, your youthness, or you think you had a say?
I'm sure I had a say, but, it's really hard when you try something new and it appeals to you, especially like, uppers, because if you have depression problems or anything like that, uppers help you to stay awake.
Do you think you always had depression problems?
For a long time.
You think that's one of the reasons why you even started using?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You regret that day using with a friend?
No, not really.
No? Not at all? Okay. Is that the only substance you actually dealing with at the moment? Just
yes.
crack?
Yep.
What about the fentanyl?
I try to avoid it at all costs. It gives me seizures, so if I avoid if I know the crack has fetty in it, I won't buy it.
How do you know if it got fetty in it?
It'll turn your pipe black.
Wow. It would turn your pipe black. So if it's just straight up crack, it won't turn your pipe black.
Yeah, straight up crack, it'll be white.
Okay. And I'm asking for educational purpose for those,
Yeah, it should have an oil drip to it.
Yeah.
It shouldn't look black and like distorted.
You think a lot of people don't care out here?
A lot of people are addicted to dope out here, so they don't mind if the fetty's in the crack because their bodies are used to it. But people who don't do heroin, or fentanyl, their bodies aren't used to it, so it affects them different.
Yeah. Did the crack keep you up?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the most amount of days you've been up being on crack?
Probably 4 or 5.
4 or 5 days?
Yeah.
Do your body get fatigued afterwards, or what?
Yes. You get very tired. Your body gets worn down because you don't eat enough or drink enough. So after those 4 days, you gotta rest. You sleep for like 12 hours straight.
Yeah. So yeah, man. How's your living circumstances now?
I'm getting a new apartment when my check comes on the 3rd.
Okay.
But for now, I'm just staying at friends' houses and stuff like that.
Okay, so you're not out on the streets?
I try not to be.
Okay. All right. How you using the crack? Are you smoking it, or?
I smoke crack.
Okay. So you never injected anything?
No.
Into you? Okay. Have you been seeing the trank wounds and stuff going around, the flesh eating substances
Yeah,
and stuff?
there's a lot of people around here that lost their limbs because of the trank. Trank eats their skin away.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
I think it looks disgusting, so I don't know how you do a substance that would distort your body like that. But
Yeah.
I'm not really one to judge either, though, because I'm no better than they are.
Yeah. Yeah, I just interviewed this young lady, and she said that she does dope, but she don't do crack. And
Yeah.
She said everybody's surprised that she don't do crack.
Yeah, a lot of
She's
people
like,
who
why? I mean,
yeah, a lot of people do the crack too, because the crack then brings them up from the down that they're feeling.
okay. All right. So how was your day to day? Bring us to your life. Your day to day.
It's just busy. Up through the night, walking around, doing stuff, and then the next day it's the same thing all over again. You just try to hustle and get money the way that you can.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you working the corners, doing dates and stuff, like some of the women out here?
Sometimes.
Yeah. How does that make you feel?
Well, it's easy money.
Yeah. That's also a dangerous game you're playing, though, right?
A little bit.
Yeah. Do it scare you?
No,
Why not?
because I don't know. I've never had fear. I just don't have fear of things. You gotta try something, or you're not gonna know how it's gonna be.
Yeah. You think that's the fastest way to make money for females out here?
Yeah, that or boosting.
Okay. You never chose boosting over doing the dates?
I've done it, but it's not my favorite thing to do.
Not your favorite thing to do. You ever had a bad date experience?
Yes. There's lots of them. There's a lot of these guys that are very strange. So you kind of have to pick and choose and avoid those. And if something's going south, you just need to hightail your butt out of there.
Yeah. Adrian, have you ever had to hightail your butt out of there?
Yeah, there's been times where I just wait for them to fall asleep and then just leave.
Okay.
Because they'll be too doped out of their head or,
Yeah.
something of that nature.
Yeah, man. I mean, that's a dangerous game, Adrian. A lot of women, they, became victims behind, doing the dating life and stuff. I'm not trying to scare you or anything. I know that's your lifestyle, but I was just, bringing it to your attention,
Right. Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. How was you introduced to the, doing the dates and stuff, Adrian?
I just fell into it. I was walking down the street and somebody asked me if I was working.
And then you said yes.
And
that wasn't your intention either, right?
No, it wasn't something that I thought that I would do or whatever, but I needed the money, so.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Is there certain cars you won't get into, though, Adrian?
Certain what?
Certain type of cars you won't get into?
Not yet.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're always leery. You gotta be leery.
Yeah.
Look out for the strangeness.
Yeah. How's your relationship with your family, Adrian?
How's my life with my family?
Your relationship with your family.
My relationship? My family, they love me, but I don't really talk to them that much.
Yeah.
I'm kind of out on my own down here.
Is it because of your lifestyle?
Yeah, I guess.
So you think, it's probably mishaps because of that?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Do you have any kids?
2.
How's your relationship with them?
I haven't really talked to them in like 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking. I know they're on your mind sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's better for them.
Why is that?
Because they just have a better lifestyle now.
Okay.
I gave them better lives than what I could have gave them.
Are they with family?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever think about turning your life around and maybe, potentially reoccurring a relationship with your children?
Well, yeah. Eventually, hopefully that'll happen when they're older. They'll understand what I went through,
Yeah. You ever thought about, writing a book on your life or documenting your life one day? I know you've been through a lot, Adrian.
Yeah. Not really, but, it'd be interesting.
You never thought of that, huh?
No.
Yeah. Take a look into that, man, So what were your hobbies before the addiction really took a huge part of your life? What was your hobbies?
I was on swim team. I used to work a lot.
Okay.
I worked like 2-3 jobs at a time.
Okay.
But that's it, really. Not too much.
Do you think people that use crack, do you think it's an addictive drug?
I think it is. I think it's an addictive drug, and it's also, people say it's mental, but I don't see how it's really. I don't think it's mental.
Yeah.
It's something that you crave because you have it all the time. It keeps you up. If not, I feel down and out.
Yeah. Yeah. So when's your birthday, Adrian?
July 4th.
July 4th? Okay. Are you spiritual at all?
A little bit. I was brought up Catholic.
All right. How was your household? Was it a stable household?
Yeah.
Was it unstable?
It was very stable. I had both my mom and my dad growing up.
Okay. Middle class, upper middle?
Yeah, we were middle class. We had a nice house.
All right. How are you able to feed yourself out here, Adrian?
I buy food a little bit when I get money, or they give away a lot of food out here. People come down and feed every day, depending. There was pizza, chicken Alfredo yesterday. Lots of different food.
All right, yeah, so they're giving back. If someone was to ask, what's your job title, right? Like, hey, what's your job title? What would that be, Adrian? What would you describe that as?
Right now?
Yes.
I guess all you can say is prostitution.
Yeah. You cry sometimes after them dates?
No.
No? Do you feel like you give like more of a cold-hearted type of energy, or it is?
Yeah,
what it
you
is?
just learn to shut your feelings off.
Shut your feelings off. Adrian, what would you tell the kids, the youth, that's getting high, that's smoking crack, that's getting in and out of cars, Adrian? What advice would you give the youth?
Don't do it. Stay away from drugs. Stay away from strange people. Don't get in cars with anybody you don't know.
Okay. Adrian, thank you. My name is ATM with All Time Media. Our whole purpose is giving the voice out to the voiceless. Thank you for your courage.
You're welcome.
I'm digging the Columbia jacket. It looks kind of warm.
Yeah, it's cold out here.
It's cold out here too. Any last words you want to tell the people, man?
Yeah, stay away from Kensington.
You hear that a lot. We out.
Join All Time Media's Patreon for exclusive content and behind-the-scenes content and face-to-face live video chat. Thank you, guys. The link is in the description below. You want to start a business with YouTube? You want to get started creating a podcast? Purchase our new ebook and get all the information you need for only $10. My name is ATM Ray, and I will offer informative steps, advice, and ideas to seek potential success in YouTube and podcasting. Remember, get all the information you need for only $10. Link is below or above.